What's good, YouTube, man? We finna react to Badge Plug. You know, he be tapped in with Mike Wang and all that. We gotta check that out.
What is up, guys? So Mike Wang has been tweeting a lot. I know this is kind of a weird video. I just got back from the gym. I was playing pickleball. Don't knock it until you try it. But look, he's been tweeting so much, I had to give you guys a video. I didn't shower, nothing like that. But let's just get right
Gotta
into
shower,
it, okay,
man.
man? Drop a like for me, all right? Mike Wang's been tweeting a lot. He's going crazy. We got to go over it. So anyway, can multiple 5v5 games be played at once? There will be many crew members. That was a big discussion as soon as the crew HQ was announced, and he did say yes. So that is going to be huge, because if you couldn't, man, crews would have been cooked from the start. So then again, Mike Wang is addressing where Brody 1 through 5 says, so what happens if I'm in a crew and blah blah blah, and he's like, look, a crew can have multiple 5v5 games running simultaneously as well. We don't have to worry about that. Hopefully there's no issues with it though, like there's no lag or delay that needs to be fixed, because there could be, maybe, but we'll see. All right, so this one's actually pretty important. This guy asked, Mike, will these takeovers stack if we fill different buckets at the same time? Say I get 5 assists and 5 dunks, would it be possible to have both takeovers at the same time? And he also said yes. So this year, you do have to earn your takeover from what you are doing. So if you want to have like some sort of shooting takeover, you have to actually hit threes to fill up that meter, which I think is very good for the balance of the game, and that's going to be great for it. So another thing is, people were like, did I just watch Kyrie hitting early? Are shots still going to be green or miss? You know, this is just cinematic footage. Every single year, people are thrown off by this. They're showing an ankle breaker. Kyrie hits a very early shot, and he says, I think the gameplay clips may be on rookie. And Mike's like, don't worry about this. The video guys often capture clips with hacks on to make it easier to score. You cannot make non-greens, even on rookie, unless it's a physics bug. So that is good. It is green or miss. It's already been confirmed that 2K27 will be like that. Now this one is big. Is it easy to shoot with an 80 to 85 3 in 2K27, or do you prefer the shooter with a 90 or above? And he says, I always do 89 so I can equip my release. I mean, that's not really an answer right there, Mike. That's a little bit vague, but hey, you guys that have been watching for a few years now, I use Baluba release basically on all of my jump shots. So he's not lying about that. I would definitely go up to get that release unless it's been changed from previous years. Now, this one had people asking if Devin Booker was completely gone or redone from a Mike Wang and Joe No's conversation. Book has a new pro play breakdown. So the meta Devin Booker move where you flick up on the right stick and you just kind of like fly forward and you can go through people. It's the best shot, best breakdown in the game by far, has been redone. Not taken out, but it is now going to be different. This
not the best. The most broken for bots.
This one is huge. This one is actually massive. So will off dribble shots be easier from the 3-point line this year? Players like Luka hit step back threes all the time, but in the game it's nearly impossible. Makes it very hard to emulate that play style. And he said it's easier to hit step back threes with Luka this year. His step back three going left is one of the go-to shots for me when I use the Lakers. So this is something that I touched on when fades were really overpowered in the beginning of 2K26. I told you guys that they should not have nerfed into the ground every single moving three-pointer. You should not be able to run full speed on your backhand and shoot a limitless fadeaway and green it easily at all. But at the same time, we should be able to agree that there's a lot of players in the league nowadays that are able to hit moving shots. Not running full speed and fading, but like Luka doing step backs is a great example. So I'm glad that this should be back into the game where it adds more realism, honestly. Even if it looks a bit arcadey, this is what Luka does. Now we're gonna go over some of his tweets. We've been looking at some of his replies. Basically the same thing, right? We're still getting 2K27 info. But this guy asks, is there still a boost to shooting when the shot meter is turned off? And yes, you still get a 10% boost.
We're turning the shot meter off anyway, it looks better.
If you wanna be good at all the game, you're probably gonna want to have your meter off, unless cheating is in the game. And I don't know, are the cheaters still using meter on, or are they able to do it with meter off? Now, I don't even know. And maybe there's cheaters for both sides, but hopefully the cheating thing is fixed because they did address
Please
it.
be fixed, bro.
If you guys
We're
didn't
so
see
tired
yesterday's
of
video
seeing, dog.
live on their stream, if you didn't see yesterday's video, you
Sick
have
of
to
it.
go see that because there's so much information
Every
yesterday,
2-4, bro.
and that really could
Every
make you buy the
2-4.
game or not buy the game. Now this one I really like because he said, does this apply to layups as well? And he says yes, 10% boost on layups with meter off also.
That's
This
fire.
one, I don't know. Look, most of the gameplay we've seen was on rookie, but just the physics engine, how players were colliding with each other during the small amounts of gameplay we've seen, looks like that 2K, not just necessarily me, but listened in terms of bringing back finesse finishing, making it better.
That.
Now, I'm not saying it's going to be worth it to go to a
Adds that
99
swag.
close shot or 99 layup over a 99 three-pointer. Probably not. However, in 2K24, man, I really liked the finesse finishing. Was it perfect? No. You had some crazy stuff. There was a scooper exploit. There was some crazy floaters that maybe shouldn't have been that way, maybe touched up a little bit. However, finesse finishing for 2K25, 2K26 has been very bad. And I'm talking about not even in terms of like the efficiency, but you can be in front of someone and even with a 99 layup, you have 2 or 3 steps on them and they just touch you and now you can't make the layup. It's just not possible. You guys know that are in that layup finesse finishing, bro. You know that it needed to be changed, so hopefully it's not too overpowered, but it is definitely good. I mean, it's like the main way people score. It's the most efficient way to score in basketball, basically, is a layup, so it needs to be good, especially when you have a very high rating. So will having jump shot boost affect the green window of your jump shot? Everything that affects shooting, boost, rating, badges, defensive impact, hot zone, stamina, etc. gets fed into and determine the size of the green window. From there, it's up to you to stop the... Wow, okay, it's up to you to stop the fill bar inside. Is that English? Am I messing that up? Inside that window to make the shot. So basically, he's just confirming, like any other 2K, that every single thing you do is impacted. It's all connected inside of your shot, okay? If you are contested 10% versus wide open, your green window is going to be different. If you're wide open with a full bar of stamina versus halfway, that's going to impact your shot in many different ways. It could be timing stability as well, which a lot of people don't talk about, but we'll save that for another day. Little follow-up, but is there a percentage boost for shooting with pro stick again? So rhythm shooting, he says the shot button and rhythm shooting have identical green window sizes. But for rhythm shooting, your accuracy in matching the tempo, which is more difficult to do this year compared to last year, can make your green window expand or shrink slightly from that base size. So if you're really good at matching the tempo of your shot, you will have a slight advantage over button shooters. But if your tempo isn't as consistent, you will be putting yourself at a disadvantage by using rhythm. Rhythm shooting will always be cooler than the button, in my opinion, though. So right here, we will just have to see when the game comes out and people like 2K Labs test this out to see, is it really not that much of an advantage, or does it have a big advantage? And then from there, is it going to get changed as well as something that you should think about? I honestly use both. You guys know I've been using both. I really prefer button on a smaller guard for some reason, and then rhythm shooting as I go taller. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But as well, guys, if you do use 2K Labs this year, make sure to use my code BadgeBlog. Come on now. If you do, but if you don't, it's okay. So this one, again, is very important. There's a lot of good things today. The Play Now gameplay yesterday looked extremely slow. Please tell me the game speed is the same as day 1 2K26. Mike says game speed varies by mode in 2K27. Offline modes are about 5 to 7% slower by default, probably for realism, depending on the difficulty, but there's a slider you can customize it with. Park/Anti-Up and the other 3v3 online modes are about 2% faster than last year, and Rec/Crew and other 5v5 online modes are about the same as 2K26. If I have a 99 3-ball, is there a point to invest in the no dipping badge? Guys, there's a no dipping badge this year. Again,
Tap in, you cheaters.
Video, very important. Or even a 99 anything. Does Hall of Fame and Legend provide a difference at that upper threshold to invest tokens into our new badge tokens? This is a good question, and the answer is yes.
Jesus
We will
Christ,
still see Benefits from stacking badges and boost on top of a 99 3-point rating. Our shooting model accounts for that. 10% boost to rhythm shooting with the meter off, or with the tick addition, is it required / always on when rhythm shooting? Mike Wang says boost applies to button and rhythm. You don't need to have the shot meter on to rhythm. So let me know in the comments, actually, just real quick, guys. Are you going to rhythm shoot or button shoot this year? Where are you starting on day one? Don't call me. I'm making a video. Where are you starting on day one? Button or rhythm shooting? Let me know. So then, again, talking about rhythm shooting, this guy asked, would you say it's similar to 2K25 rhythm shooting then? And he says it's closer to 25 than 26, but not exactly the same. I'm guessing he's saying it's closer because you do have to time the tempo and the actual release this year. So I'm actually glad that it seems like both of them are going to be really close in terms of skill gap, and people can stop just arguing about rhythm and button and rhythm and button, and we can just say, hey, you know what? You're good at shooting. If cheating is patched, of course, because people might be going crazy with that. Is it still early, late, and excellent for shot feedback, or y'all adding back slightly earlys and slightly lates? There are slightlys, but they're color coded now. White equals slightly early, late is yellow, early / late red equals very early / late. So about rhythm shooting still, which is a very big topic, of course, it's more immersive, this guy says. Been playing 2K since 11, and the button is just outdated in my opinion. They tried that aim stuff, which I never understood, but rhythm is so immersive once you learn all your shooting animations. Never have to press a button on offense, just feels better. And Mike said, I 100% agree with this, but I'm pretty confident that a lot of people will abandon rhythm shooting this year, and that's okay. All right, guys, that is it. I'm not gonna keep you here any longer, man.
We just don't want to shoot with the stick. Simple. Let me shoot with my button and have the same advantage as somebody shooting with their stick.
Thank you for making it to the end of this video. If you did, I do have a new Discord that you should join. The link is in the description, where you can find teammates to play with. We're gonna have giveaways, tournaments, all that type of stuff. Go check it out. And also
go check out his video, man. Drop a like on that video. Drop a like on the video you're watching. That's mine. Drop a sub, bro. Like the video. Share the video with your mama, your grandmama, your grandma's auntie, your grandma's auntie's sister-in-laws, brother-in-laws, cousins, uncle.